Hey guys, Dave here. It's always a quiet time in the winter when it comes to gardening. However, it is a good time to compost and plan out what you're going to be doing next year. So we're going to take a look at what I grow. This is a little plot that I have out in the country, and I enjoy planting things that are low maintenance like squash. Let's go over and take a look at the grapevines and see how they're holding out. So I always use the winter as an opportunity to check on my grapevines. Now, my place in the country is actually borderlines between Zone 2 and Zone 3 by USDA standards, and therefore there's not really a lot of varieties of stuff I can grow. These have done the best. They're called Valiants, and they're a crossbreed between Concord and local river grape. And they're about 5 years old, and they've done really well. These are called betas or betas, depending on pronunciation. They're very similar to the Valiant. They're doing okay. They are growing slightly slower. And this one here really surprised me. It's called a Candioi, and it really didn't grow at all for about 4 years, and all of a sudden this last year it shot up like this. This was all 1 year's growth, and I actually had more of them. However, I'd pulled them out thinking nothing was ever going to become of them. So let's head on down to the fire pit. So living in a cold climate, when it's nice out, you really need to take time to appreciate the outdoors. So I love having an outdoor space. I started building this area. It's under construction. I don't really get a lot of time to work on it. However, one of the first things I built here is this pizza oven, or you can roast vegetables or bake in it. I really enjoy using it. And later on this year, I'm going to finish this. It's just a little open cooking fire, in case I'm having a bigger bonfire over there, that I can cook something small here. And I plan on making a few videos of the finishing construction of this. As you can tell, I've been using it already, even though it is currently incomplete. And now let's go move some grapes. Now that I've figured out what kind of grapes do grow in my climate, I've begun the process of taking cuttings in the spring, growing them throughout the summer in a container, and then over the winter I leave them in a cold frame, basically a shed with some light, and let them freeze. And now that spring is coming, I'm going to bring them into the house, let them thaw out, and they'll slowly come back to life and be ready to be planted this spring. Well, thanks for checking out my garden out here in the country. I look forward to seeing you all in the spring when we're ready to plant. And enjoy the rest of your winter.